Hey YouTube family, it is Tanya. I'm just coming to y'all. Basically, I've really got a lot that I want to go into. And I guess my question is for y'all is, what works for you? I've got a lot that I've got written down. I've got notes over here, so if you see me looking at my notes, I'm going to try to make this as quick as possible. Because I try not to go over 10 minutes if I can help it, but you know, I went through that stall, and it really had me down and depressed and everything, and I stayed in the 80s where it seemed like forever, and not only that, you know, towards about my 4th week, I even went up 5, 6, 7 pounds, which took me, you know, close to almost the 90s again. So not only did I lose that back, but I've also lost. And today with my weigh-in, I was actually at 179. So my husband got a picture of my face when I saw that. I mean, it was just, it was an amazing feeling, because I could not wait to be in the 70s, because I know within me that I am going to go nowhere but down. And in this case, that's what I want to do. The 70s feel good, and I know I'm not going back to the 80s. And I know my next one is the 60s. So my husband was like, oh, I just had to get your picture, because I was just going nuts when I saw it in the 70s, because I did freak out some there, and at one time when I started gaining, and I thought, what is going on? But anyway, I wanted to talk to you about some NSVs, some eating, vitamins, working out. So if you care to stick around and listen, I'd like to tell you what has been working for me. Now, this is stuff that, of course, some of it is what my doctor tells me as far as like the eating and the vitamins and stuff like that. Your doctor may lead you in a different way, and I always strongly suggest going by what your doctor says. Yes, I've been on vacation. I've had a wonderful time. We're still here. We've got 1 week left. I've done way better than I thought I would, especially being on vacation. I thought I would just get down here and, really just mess up a lot. Even as far as the caffeine, I mean, not just, like drinking a glass of wine or something like that, but, even like caffeine, I mean, because I'm one that every time vacation, I got to have some Milo's tea, I mean, there's just certain things that is a pleasure, and that's one of mine. So, coming here, it's real relaxing, and we've had a wonderful time, and I'm thankful for every bit of it. And I could have indulged in this, or I could have indulged in that, and my mind has got such a headstrong, it's just real headstrong that, that is not worth it, or this is not worth it. It's just not worth it, and it's going to take me off track, so it's not what I'm going to do. First of all, let me go into my NSVs. Now, when I first started, of course, I was at 210. Now, at the time, at 210, I was wearing a 16 to a 16W. Before that, I had actually been in 18s before. I've never claimed on here that my highest weight was, an 18 at times, because I think that was like right after I had a baby, or, something like that. But because I never stayed there. It was always went to like the 16Ws, at least I could say I was in a 16, But I didn't like being in the 16Ws. If I could get in the 16, I was happy. I will tell you this, right before we came on vacation, me and my daughter went shopping, and I tried on a pair of 13, 14 shorts. Matter of fact, I tried on 2 pair. And I thought, oh, these are a little tight, and my thighs look like they're, might be hanging out from them just a little bit, and I thought, well, okay, I'll get them and see how they do. Because if nothing else, I could pass them down to her. I mean, they'd be too big on her, but, I could go ahead and pass them down to her next year or something, So I went ahead and bought them. And I got here to the condo, and I decided to wear them a few days ago. And I literally took the shorts and pulled them up without unbuttoning them, unzipping them, and I pulled them off the same way. And I had so much room in my pocket. I mean, it was just like I could grab my shorts and it would come away from my skin. I had probably that much coming from my skin. And I thought, wait a minute, these things were so tight around my legs, So I was really, really, really shocked about that. Really shocked. I'm going to try to go through this a little bit faster. I'm already on 6 minutes. I might have to make a part 2. Anyway, so my daughter had a pair of like capri jeans here that was size 11, 12, and so I grabbed them the other day and I said, let me just try these on. And of course I didn't have nobody around because I thought I'm going to be struggling to pull these things up. I put them on, buttoned them, zipped them, didn't have a problem, no squinching, no moving, no laying on the bed, no nothing. And so I called my husband in here real quick. I was like, look at this, look at this, look at this. And there was nothing hanging over. I mean, it was wonderful. I mean, it was just, I cannot tell you the last time that I was in 11, 12. I mean, 11, 12. I mean, I know a lot of y'all are in 6s and 2s and 4s and 8s, but my golly, this 11, 12 to me is a 6, 4, 2, 8 at this point, I don't know what I'm going to be like when I get in single digits, So anyway, okay, so I took my daughter school shopping today, and I am one that absolutely hates school shopping. Now, I don't know how many mothers out there love to go school shopping, but I hate it, especially with a teenage daughter. Oh, I hate it. I don't know who loves it except for maybe the teenagers. I just, and I'm such a fashion type person that, I want to go this route and she wants to go this route, and I'm thinking that can't be cool, that. But anyway, it went effortlessly today. I tried on everything that I tried on was 11, 12. Everything. And everything fit. And I come out of that dressing room. Of course, I didn't buy any because my daughter's got plenty of 11, 12s that I can wear. And so I came out of the dressing room prancing over to my husband. And so, and I'm turning around showing him the tag. And so he's taking it all in and just smiling. And so anyway, so that was a very, very good, very cool moment for me. Not only that, I tried on a dress today, a dress at Rue 21 that was a size medium, and it fit. A medium. I have been one, because I have always been bigger chested. I have been one that that has always wore an extra large in the top just because of this. Not so much anything else, but this. So the shirts I have been buying lately have been larges, just because I don't want to look like I'm swamping in them. But the medium dress, I was like, you've got to be kidding me. And I thought, well, it was so cute. And they didn't have a large. And I said, I'm going to try it anyway. Tried it on. Loved it. Loved it. It was the cutest little dress. I still didn't buy it because this was her day. we've done got plenty. I've done bought plenty for myself. So this was my daughter's day, and I still didn't buy it. Started to, came really close, but it's one of those dresses that is just like, okay, where would I wear this particular type dress? But it was darling. But anyway, another NSV that I have, and then I'm going to cut this off and go to part 2 because I'm already at 10 minutes. And I don't know that I'm so happy about this because I'm very much, I love my jewelry. I love my rings. My husband has been very good to me and bought me the most beautiful rings, diamond rings. Of course, my necklaces, earrings, tennis bracelet, all that stuff. Of course, I can fit all of that. My earrings, all of that. But my rings are coming off my fingers, so the only one that I'm wearing right now is my wedding ring, and it's getting scary to the point to where it is slipping off. And it's weird because I can put my hands together, kind of like you're holding your hands, and it's like I'm feeling someone else's hands. My hands just feel so skinny. I don't know, but anyway, and I'm eating and everything like I'm supposed to. But now, I'm going to go ahead and stop this because I want to get into the eating and what I'm eating and just different things. I want to go into my vitamins and just different stuff like that. So, this is part 1, and if you would just hang on with me, I'll be back with part 2. All right.